Bitch on my beats. Yeah, twist gon' boom. Yeah, it's this.
I've been wanting to make this video speaking about Rolling Loud 2026 and basically why everyone is really hating on the lineup that they released. Let's talk about the lineups for each day. The 3 days for Rolling Loud 2026, starting May 8th to the 10th, Orlando, Florida. Friday, we got SD Kid, Chief Keef, Saw Baby, Netspend, Xavier Sobe, Sofago, 1900 Rugrat, Nino Pay, Laserdimp, Hot Boy, YT, Saturday, Destroy Lonely, Fake Ming, Pusheisty, which will no longer be at Rolling Loud because, you got caught up in some stuff. Homicide Gang, Nine Vicious, Baby Chief, Do It, Molly Santana, Filthy, Chucky, Rack Baby, Bloodhound, Until Japan, Caribou, Protect, Swappa, Pretty Fun. And then the last day, Sunday, Sexy Red, Boss Mandilo, No Cap, Osama Sanche, Black Boy Max, Skrilla, Hurricane Wisdom, Nems, Skywater, 1 a.m., Prada Bag Shoddy, 1300 Sate, DR vs. You, Slayer, each day's headliner, Friday Don Tolliver, Saturday Playboy Cardi, and Sunday NBA Youngboy. A lot of those names that I just named off from those 3 days, a lot of them are new to Rolling Loud. This will be the first time performing at Rolling Loud. What a lot of people are really confused and not liking the new lineup is really because they're saying that there is unnecessary people that are on the lineup. A lot of it is just underground artists, but you gotta think about it. Matt Ziegler, the co-founders of Rolling Loud, Tariq Sharif, he built Rolling Loud with underground artists that were coming up. And I saw in an interview Tariq Sharif talking about the fans and all their comments about this year's Rolling Loud. He mentioned Ski Mask has been on all Rolling Louds. He hasn't been on this year's lineup. Names like Kodak, Lil Uzi aren't on the line. That people were complaining that they're just releasing the same lineup, the same artist every year, and people were complaining. And it's like now he decided to do a more like they would do back then, bring out these underground artists so they can make a name for themselves and perform at this big festival. There's a lot of new artists that will be performing at their first Rolling Loud. I don't see why people are hating. People that listen to mainstream music or whatever, they just don't know who they are and they're calling them randoms. Black Boy Max, I know he's a streamer, but he still at the end does music. It really gets people really annoyed about Rolling Loud falling off. Rolling Loud ain't the same as it was back then, but if it's not your cup of tea, then personally just don't go. There will always be people hating and having something to say for what you do. It's like you can't ever get everything correct. This will be the only Rolling Loud in the US. There's no Rolling Loud Miami, no Rolling Loud Cali, no more New York. It's been like that for the last couple of years. What I want to do is go over some of the names throughout the years that have performed at Rolling Loud. 2017, Kendrick Lamar, Future, Lil Wayne, A$AP Rocky, Travis Scott, Young Thug, Mac Miller, Kevin Gates, Tyler the Creator, Post Malone, Lil Uzi Vert, Migos, 21 Savage, Kodak, and the list goes on. 2022, they had Kanye headlining. Names like The Baby, Gucci Mane, Lil TJ, Ski Mask, 2 Chainz, Lil Durk, Baby Keem, Suicide Boys, Trippie Redd. Here's one for 2019 in LA. Chance the Rapper, Juice WRLD, Young Thug, Lil Baby, A$AP Rocky, Meek Mill, YG, Gunna, Megan Thee Stallion, Lil Tecca, Chief Keef, Blueface, Lil Pump, Machine Gun Kelly, Young Dolph. Just so many people now hating on this year's lineup, and it's like, are they hating because these are rappers that they don't listen to? Like some of those lists, I was naming artists that weren't even headliners yet, and throughout the years they ended up being headliners. Everyone at the end is starting off in underground, and then you work your way up and you end up being as big as you can be and being on the headlining list. Like Playboy Cardi, he was performing at the small tents, and now bro is headlining. There will always be a following year. If you didn't like this year's lineup, then just hopefully next year there will be a better lineup for your liking. They're talking about Uzi. Why isn't Uzi on the lineup later on to know that he's going to be performing at Summer Smash, Cole Bennett's festival in Chicago? You'll never see Rolling Loud fall off because it is one of the biggest festivals that we have till this day, the US, and that goes to other countries. I just want to throw in my honest thoughts. A lot of it I was saying throughout the video. Everyone will always have something to say about something you do. Not everyone's going to be happy with what you do with your work. At the end of the day, people will still be going to that Rolling Loud. So if you are going to Rolling Loud, definitely enjoy the out of it. And I'm yet to go to a Rolling Loud. Maybe one day in the next year, couple years or so, I will try my best to attend a Rolling Loud. Life's too short to never attend something like this.